up in the really backwoods of Maine, a few towns north of where we actually live. The bugs are pretty heavy. It's about 78 degrees and the humidity is very high. It's making it very difficult to breathe. I have a spider crawling down in front of me from one of the tree branches. Now he's going back up. But anyway, so we're out here. There's probably about, I don't even remember the number, but several old foundations that are out here in the woods. They've been picked over pretty hard in the past. But I got one that's kind of off the beaten path I wanted to check out, see if I can even find it. If I do, I'll get back to you. I'm hoping nobody's touched it or decided to trek in that far and maybe find something out there. That'd be pretty good. And that dark shadow you just saw on the upper right hand corner of the screen was a deer fly. So anyway, we'll see you in a little bit. We found it. Only took me about an hour of traipsing through the woods. Found a nice little patch of strawberries, as you just saw some pictures. They tasted pretty good for a nice little treat. But yeah, this was quite the hard one to find. But it's always rewarding when you walk out through the woods and where you think there's a cellar hole, there actually is. So this was kind of exciting to finally get here. I apologize, but it is hot, muggy, and the pollen is heavy, and the bugs are out, but we're metal detecting, so we're having a good time. So anyway, let me flip you around and show you what I just discovered. Okay, so I come up over the hill. You can see the stone wall goes down through the woods down there, and I see the break right here in the stone wall. And up ahead, not only does it look like we have a nice cellar hole, I got a sneaky suspicion not too many people have found. Ooh, before I go too much further, we found the well. Oh my, that's a deep one. Look at this beautiful thing. And I'm hoping nobody's found it yet. If nobody's found this, then we can find some pretty cool treasure. That, my friends, is a cellar hole. Look at the steps going down into the cellar itself. I would love to have seen the house that was here. Ooh, looks like somebody's been here. I see some metal on top. This is cool. I like how they built over that big stone, right, the big boulder right there. Instead of moving it, they built around it. Look at the workmanship in this. Fitting all the stones. It's an amazing piece of history right here. I'll have to do some research, find out who owned it. Cut pieces of granite. Haul those way up here in the woods. It's pretty amazing. Look at the size of this thing. This was worth finding all day long. Still some stuff in the ground. There's a bucket right there. I mean, it still goes on. Wow, chimney stack right here. And over the other side of the chimney stack, more cellar hole. That's amazing. I see evidence of people having been in here doing some digging. I see some iron here and there, but I'll give it a quick shot. And then if I don't find anything right away, I'm going to be looking for high tones mostly right now until I can bring other people back. This is just way too much to cover, even in a full day alone. So pretty cool. I always love finding something new, and I'll let you know if I find anything. Okay, been here a couple hours. I've swung around pretty much everything right close to the cellar hole, the homestead here. You can see how it goes way back. You swing around through here, you can see this was the front yard. The well is over that way. And this seems to be the old road. There seems to have been a carriage house across the way. I've been all through that. And way in the back of the homestead here, you can actually, this barn foundation, which I showed you earlier, I've been all through that. And just quick skimming through, didn't pick up anything really great. As far as finds, you know, did have a few tweakers that were fooling me, I would say. And I'm going to walk you over to those right now. I'm not going to carry them out right now, but kind of cool. I did find a surface find as well, with a tin cup, which I left way over on the other side of the world. I'm not going back to get it. But here's some of the stuff that I found. Okay, so this was kind of a neat thing. You got the old serving plate, piece of a carriage, I believe. I don't think it's part of a car. Got some buckle, horse tack. I think it's more, this is like a hubcap type of thing. Screws on. I don't think it's for a lantern. Got an old hinge. And this compact was ringing up pretty high. First I thought it was a piece of tin lid. But I don't know what's inside of that. I may open it. Anyway. That's me just kind of saying, signing off. You can see my metal detector and my shovel sitting over there. I'm on my way out of here. It is probably 85. Humidity is very high, and I probably got about a mile walk back out at least. So I think I'm done for the day. All right, well, it's the end of another work day. So we've come out in the woods for a couple hours, and we've been out here swinging at another cellar hole that we know where it is. A couple towns north of us. I think you can see it in the background. Nice little cellar hole. I think Becca just found something pretty nice. Let's see if I can get you in here a little bit better. Chimney stacks right there in the middle, right in this area right here. And we got ourselves a nice little cellar hole. About mid-1800s. Sad part is it's starting to collapse. Fall in. Eventually these won't be here the more they keep caving in. You can see Becca in the background. Looks like she might have found something else. Keep you posted.
And I'll show you what I found. I already found a piece of one of these, but I think I found a bigger one. All right, but this. Yep, that's what I thought it was. That is a very large harmonica reed.
So, took a little bit, down there about 6 inches deep. Got myself a little quota bell. It appears to be fully intact. So I found one like this before. And this probably is turn of the century 1900. And it got a nice green patina on it. Seems to be fully intact, full of dirt. Might be able to get that cleaned up and show it to your ringing. Add another one to the pile. I really like these things. Okay, so we're at another permission that's on some public property. It's got several cellar holes in it, so we're just kind of giving that a try. It's Saturday evening. Should be looking for our premiere at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Should be a video coming out, and of course we're making a new one here. Just wanted to show you real quick. You can see Becca in the background. She did her wave already. Oh, there she is. And this is kind of a small cellar hole. I'm going to lift you up high. It kind of goes over to that area there. Chimney stacks here, best I can figure. There's not a whole lot of rock. It's kind of some support stone, but kind of looks dug out. One of the interesting things I found, I dug up right below my feet. It came up as a 18 on the Equinox. But what was really interesting is what I found. So what's kind of interesting here, I wasn't sure what I had found. I wasn't sure if it was a book or what it was. But we got a piece of sheet metal, which is what was ringing up. We got one layer sheet metal. We had a little crimped piece. First thought maybe it was a spoon or a piece of fork, but I don't know that that's what it is. Not 100% sure what that piece is. Then we had some dirt. Another piece of sheet metal, as if they were laying the sheet metal like we would shingles. And this was what was kind of cool. A membrane. Almost looks like leather. That was covering the old piece of wood. So I'm saying this is a piece of the roof structure that had caved in, fallen down, and was left on the ground. So I thought that was kind of cool. Wanted to give you guys a little show of that. Multiple layers. You can see where they probably were nailed on, overlapping each other. So that was kind of a neat little thing right there. That shows how the roof was probably laid on.
Okay, we are on to the next cellar hole. Ben's in this one. This one's a little bigger than the last one. It butts right up against the stone wall. The road's kind of in the background there. This here is where the chimney stack was, so we're going to search that. And we will get back at you if we find something cool. Okay, so this came out of the hole. I don't know what it is, but I'm thinking piece of slag or spent musket ball maybe. That makes more sense. Heavy enough. All right, third cellar hole. This one's real big. I believe there's your chimney there. And then it comes back this way. As you can see, all these pieces here, this one's been hit pretty hard, so not sure how much we're going to find here. But then over here, I'll walk back this way. See, somebody's left some cans. I think this might have been maybe part of the house still, or I don't know, something connected to the house, shed, or can't imagine a barn that close, but possibly. This is the outside wall here. See, it's connected to the house. Ben's over there. Not metal, but an unexpected find out here in the woods. Pretty.
Okay, you know the old adage, it's never done till it's done. So somebody's been in here. You can see a lot of iron on top of the ground that they left behind. A couple of places you can see where they've dug holes. But it's never completely dug out. So I just got my first heel plate down there, pretty good little ways. I dug it out already and cleaned it a little, but it's a woman's heel plate with a heart. Sadly, it's a taco. I don't know that I can straighten that back out without losing the patina. I'm sure I can put some heat to it and get it straightened back out. I'll have to decide what I want to do with that.
Okay, this is the last cellar hole. And there's Ben. I'm standing on the very corner. It's deep. This is the epitome of New England cellar holes. The stonework is amazing. Chimney stack in the middle.
Okay, so we're getting close to the last finds for the evening. The bugs are starting to come out a little heavier. Sun's going down. You can see in the background that Becca's still swinging a little bit. I'm over here by the last cellar hole, and where Becca just took some video. And probably about 15 feet from the back corner, I just found me a knife. So that's kind of cool. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch up with you later.